In this video, we will be breaking down the history of the WBC Heavyweight Championship. The WBC stands for the World Boxing Council. It is one of the 4 current major sanctioned boxing titles. The WBC was founded February 14, 1963, when the then president of Mexico, Adolfo López Mateos, invited representatives to Mexico City to form the WBC. The purpose being to unify all the commissions of the world and to expand boxing. The WBC was established by 11 countries: the United States, Argentina, the United Kingdom, France, Mexico, the Philippines, Panama, Chile, Peru, Venezuela, and Brazil. Today, the WBC has 161 members. From the time of this video, there have been 30 WBC heavyweight title holders. However, 5 champions reclaimed the title at least once more, making 24 WBC heavyweight champions. Sonny Liston was the first WBC heavyweight champion. Liston became the champion, knocking out Floyd Patterson in their second fight in round 1. Liston didn't have any title defenses. Liston held the title from July 22, 1963 to February 25, 1964. Liston and Patterson fought 2 times, Liston knocking out Patterson both times in round 1. Muhammad Ali was the second WBC champion. Ali became the champion, defeating Sonny Liston after Liston refused to continue after round 7, after being dominated throughout the fight. Ali had 9 title defenses. Ali held the title from February 25, 1964 to March 6, 1969. Ali was then stripped of the title due to a suspension from refusing to be inducted into the U.S. Army. The third WBC champion was Joe Frazier. Frazier became the champion, defeating Jimmy Ellis for the vacant title, winning in round 4 due to the fight being stopped by the coach of Ellis. Joe Frazier had 4 title defenses. Frazier held the title from February 16, 1970 to January 22, 1973. Joe Frazier's second title defense was against the 31-0 Muhammad Ali. This would be Ali's first loss, Frazier winning in a unanimous decision. The 4th heavyweight champion was George Foreman. Foreman became champion, defeating Joe Frazier by technical knockout in round 2. Foreman had 2 title defenses. Foreman held the title from January 22, 1973 to October 30th, 1974. Foreman had 2 title defenses. In his second title defense, he TKO'd Ken Norton in round 2. Ken Norton would later become a WBC heavyweight champion and a future Hall of Famer. The 5th WBC champion was Muhammad Ali. This was his second time winning the WBC title. Ali became champion, knocking out George Foreman in round 8. Ali had 10 title defenses this time. Ali held the WBC title this time from October 30th, 1974 to February 15th, 1978. Ali vs. Foreman is commonly referred to as the Rumble in the Jungle. Ali famously and effectively demonstrated a technique called the rope-a-dope, a technique where one stands against the ropes, inviting an opponent to throw ineffective punches, exhausting and frustrating them. Leon Spinks was the 6th WBC champion. Spinks became the champion, defeating Ali in a split decision in a 15-round fight. Spinks didn't have any title defenses. Spinks held the title from February 15, 1978 to March 18, 1978. Spinks was stripped of the title for pursuing a rematch with Muhammad Ali compared to fighting the mandatory challenger, Ken Norton. Ken Norton was the 7th WBC champion. Ken Norton became the champion after being promoted from the number 1 contender. Norton didn't have any title defenses. Norton held the title from March 18, 1978 to June 9, 1978. Norton won the title after being promoted, then never had a title defense, making Norton the only WBC Heavyweight Champion to never win a WBC title fight. The 8th WBC champion was Larry Holmes. Holmes became the champion after defeating Ken Norton via split decision in a 15-round fight. Holmes had 16 title defenses, the most in WBC heavyweight history. Holmes held the title from June 9, 1978 to December 11, 1983. Holmes vacated the title after a financial dispute with promoter Don King regarding a fight against mandatory challenger Greg Page. The 9th WBC champion was Tim Witherspoon. Witherspoon became the champion after defeating Greg Page in a majority decision in round 12, winning the vacant title. Witherspoon didn't have any title defenses. Witherspoon held the title from March 9, 1984 to August 31, 1984. Tim Witherspoon also won the WBA heavyweight title in 1996 and was a regular sparring partner of Muhammad Ali. Pinklin Thomas was the 10th WBC champion. Thomas became the champion, defeating Tim Witherspoon via majority decision in a 12-round fight. Thomas had one title defense. Thomas held the title from August 31, 1984 to March 22, 1986. Pinklin Thomas was also the first IBO heavyweight champion, holding the title from November 14, 1992 to February 23, 1993. Trevor Berbick was the 11th WBC champion. Berbick became the champion after defeating Pinklin Thomas via unanimous decision in a 12-round fight. Berbick didn't have any title defenses. Berbick held the title from March 22, 1986 to November 22, 1986. On December 11, 1981, Trevor Berbick became the last fighter to fight Muhammad Ali. Berbick defeated Ali by unanimous decision in a 10-round fight. The 12th WBC champion was Mike Tyson. Tyson became champion after defeating Berbick via TKO in round 2. Tyson had 9 title defenses. Tyson held the title from November 22, 1986 to February 11, 1990. Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at 20 years and 145 days. The 13th WBC champion was James Buster Douglas. Douglas became the champion, knocking out Mike Tyson in round 10. Douglas didn't have any title defenses. Douglas held the title from February 11, 1990 to October 25, 1990. Buster Douglas was the first person to defeat the then 37-0 Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield was the 14th WBC champion. Holyfield became the champion, knocking out Buster Douglas in round 3. Holyfield had 2 title defenses. Holyfield held the title from October 25, 1990 to November 13, 1992. Holyfield has won the WBA, WBC, and IBF titles in both the heavyweight and cruiserweight, making him a 2-weight unified champion in the 3-belt era. Riddick Bowe was the 15th WBC champion. Bowe became the champion after defeating Evander Holyfield in a unanimous decision in a 12-round fight. Bowe didn't have any title defenses. Bowe held the title from November 13, 1992 to December 14, 1992. Bowe became the first person to defeat the at the time 28-0 Evander Holyfield. The 16th WBC champion was Lennox Lewis. Lewis became the champion after being promoted from the number 1 contender. Lewis had 3 defenses. Lewis held the title from December 14th, 1992 to September 24th, 1994. Lewis became the first British WBC Heavyweight Champion. The 17th WBC champion was Oliver McCall. McCall became the champion, defeating Lennox Lewis via TKO in round 2. McCall had one title defense. McCall held the title from September 24th, 1994 to September 2nd, 1995. McCall was the first fighter to defeat the at the time 25-0 Lennox Lewis. Frank Bruno was the 18th WBC champion. Bruno became the champion after defeating McCall via unanimous decision in a 12-round fight. Bruno didn't have any title defenses. Bruno held the title from September 2nd, 1995 to March 16th, 1996. Frank Bruno was the third British-born boxer to win a heavyweight title, however, he was the first to do it on British soil. The 19th WBC champion was Mike Tyson. This was his second time winning the title. Tyson became champion after defeating Bruno via TKO in round 3. This time, Tyson didn't have any title defenses. Mike Tyson held the title this time from March 16th, 1996 to September 24th, 1996. Tyson vacated the title to fight Evander Holyfield instead of mandatory challenger Lennox Lewis. The 20th WBC champion was Lennox Lewis. This was Lewis's second time winning the title. Lewis defeated Oliver McCall in their second fight for the vacant WBC title, winning via TKO in round 5. This time, Lewis defended the title 9 times. Lewis held the title this time from February 7th, 1997 to April 22nd, 2001. At the time of Lewis vs. McCall 2, Lewis was 30-1, the one loss coming from McCall. McCall winning that fight via TKO in round 2. Hasim Rahman was the 21st champion. Rahman became the heavyweight champion, knocking out Lennox Lewis in round 5. Rahman didn't have any title defenses. Rahman held the title from April 22nd, 2001 to November 17th, 2001. Hasim Rahman and Lennox Lewis fought 2 times, each winning once by knockout. The 22nd champion was Lennox Lewis. This was Lewis's 3rd time winning the title. Lewis reclaimed the heavyweight title, knocking out Hasim Rahman in round 4. Lewis this time had 2 title defenses. Lewis held the title, this time from November 17, 2001 to February 6, 2004. Lennox Lewis was the only 3-time WBC champion. Lewis retired, choosing not to rematch Vitaly Klitschko ahead of their WBC mandated match. Vitaly Klitschko was the 23rd champion. Klitschko won the vacated title, defeating Corey Sander via TKO in round 8. Klitschko defended the title 1 time. Klitschko held the title from April 24, 2004 to November 9, 2005. Klitschko retired after pulling out of a fight against Hasim Rahman due to injury. The 24th champion was Hasim Rahman. This was Rahman's 2nd time winning the title. This time Rahman became the champion after being promoted from interim champion. This time Rahman defended the title 1 time. Rahman held the title, this time from November 9, 2005 to August 12, 2006. Rahman's one title defense was a majority draw against James Toney. The 25th WBC champion was Oleg Moskaev. Moskaev became champion, defeating Rahman via TKO in round 12. Moskaev defended the title 1 time. Moskaev held the title from August 12, 2006 to March 8, 2008. Moskaev and Rahman fought twice in their careers, Moskaev winning both fights by knockout. Samuel Peter was the 26th WBC champion. Peter became champion after defeating Moskaev by TKO in round 6. Peter didn't have any title defenses. Peter held the title from March 8, 2008 to October 11, 2008. Peter is the first and only to date Nigerian WBC champion. The 27th WBC champion was Vitaly Klitschko. This was Klitschko's second time winning the title. Klitschko became the champion after defeating Peter, after Peter didn't continue after round 8. This time Klitschko had 9 title defenses. This time Klitschko held the title from October 11, 2008 to December 16, 2013. Klitschko vacated the title to focus on his career in politics in the Ukraine. Berman Stiverne is the 28th WBC champion. Stiverne won the vacant title after defeating Chris Arreola via TKO in round 6. Stiverne didn't have any title defenses. Stiverne held the title from May 10, 2014 to January 17, 2015. Stiverne became the first Haitian-born boxer to win a heavyweight championship. The 29th WBC champion is Deontay Wilder. Wilder became champion after defeating Stiverne via unanimous decision in a 12-round fight. Wilder had 10 title defenses. Wilder held the title from January 17, 2015 to February 22, 2020. When Wilder won the WBC title, it was the first time he had ever gone to decision in 33 fights. The 30th and current WBC Heavyweight Champion is Tyson Fury. Fury became champion, defeating Wilder via TKO in round 7. Fury has defended the title 1 time from the time of this video. Fury has held the title since February 22, 2020. Tyson Fury's first attempt at Deontay Wilder's title ended in a draw. Fury went on to fight Wilder 2 more times, Fury winning in both the rematch and trilogy. If you enjoyed this video on the history of the WBC Heavyweight Championship, like and subscribe. We post 2 boxing related videos weekly, and let us know who your favorite WBC Heavyweight Champion is and why.